So Cassie, I've got to say I was very excited to come here today. We've got an amazing location, but I've also heard rumour of an amazing James Bond inspired pool. I was excited to come and check this house out. It looks great from the outside.
Oh, thank you. Yes, and we do have a James Bond inspired pool, so I can't wait to show you on the inside.
From the outside, I've got to say it's not the type of house I expected. This is really edgy and almost perfect for the city slick crowd. But of course, you've got
Definitely.
a broad market here with people building. Tell us about this amazing facade.
So we really wanted to go modern industrial feel. We're obviously in the suburbs out here. A lot of people do similar styles and we're like, why not do something a little bit different, something that has a bit of a wow factor. Yeah. And we also have 3 black Labradors. So this house is designed around our puppies.
Pet friendly, like
100%.
they're your kids at the moment, I'm
They are my
presuming.
babies. They sleep in my bed.
You guys are also a family business, so this,
Yes.
if I'm correct, this is your home, but it's also a show home. Do you bring clients here and take them through?
Yeah, definitely. So this is our family home, but this is our high-end display home for our clients. We love bringing people through and showing people what we can do, especially when you're going to this level of finish.
And you've just got to be both super tidy all the time. You're never going to
Yes.
know who's turning up today to have a look.
I always go to my husband, put the cups in the dishwasher. The house has to look perfect.
It's good training.
Yes.
Well, I've got to say, it looks outstanding from the outside. I can't wait to get inside. Let's go have a look.
Definitely, let's go.
As we walk in, I can see a repetition of finishes and the colour tones, but it's still about scale. That large door leads you into a generous hallway. It's quite impressive. And on the left, you've got a guest suite.
Yes.
That's really well located.
100%. We actually have my grandfather has actually moved in and started living with us. So I wanted to have a space that he can have his own private space away from us, have a balcony, have his own bathroom, but still be able to move around easy because he's in his 90s,
Yep.
so he needs to have that easy access.
Amazing. I love that,
Yeah.
looking after Grandpa in his
100%.
90s. As we walk through, you've got a really generous front living area and it feels very sophisticated, but these are also large furniture pieces, so it shows just how big that room is. From here also I can see lots of space up here because of
Yes.
that void, which actually makes that room look short, and yet that looks still to be 2.7 metres.
Yes,
so
we wanted to have high ceilings to still make it feel spacious,
Yeah.
and like this void area just feels huge in this whole home.
Well, it does sort of draw you in. It's almost a bit like a gallery or a temple where you walk in and you're naturally forced to look up. Like I noticed myself do that. It's all around this dining table though.
Oh, yes.
I don't know how many houses I've been to, Cassie, that can seat 16.
When we started designing the house, Christmas is my favourite time of the year.
Yep.
I wanted to have my entire family be able to sit around one table, and it was like minimum 16 seats. We need the space, and we sort of designed the house around the dining table.
I can see it works really well with 16 chairs for
Yeah.
Christmas. It's going to work equally well with 17 because I think I'm going to come over.
Anytime, always welcome.
And then behind us, we've got this amazing kitchen.
Oh,
now,
yes.
if that's impressive, this kitchen island,
Yes.
I have to go touch it.
I know,
This
it's my
is
baby.
beautiful. This is like a sculptural statement in this room.
Yeah, so when I came up with the idea of actually doing the island bench, there's 2.5 tonne of concrete sitting right here. My business partner actually did this for me himself. He's never done one before. And I was like, this is what I want, and he made it come true. And like, it's like, this is my most prized possession in the entire house.
I can see another clever trick, Cassie, upstairs to help with that soundproofing and that echo being not such a big issue. This rich, thick carpet.
Yeah, the carpet was a massive thing because we obviously have 3 black Labradors,
Yeah.
so I wanted something that would help with like their hair, but I just love like laying in the carpet and doing like snow angels.
Do you? Snow angels. I love that little protected balcony is there. It's connected off the bedroom,
Yeah.
but you've also got that clever angle. It's architectural, but it's also protecting if it's too windy.
Yeah, it does. Like we get some big winds, especially because like we're up a bit of on a hill. But I really wanted to have that private space for the dogs. So on a Sunday morning, we could have a tea or coffee out here. The dogs can play around. We can lay in bed. We can look up at the stars or the sun.
Yeah.
So it was really nice, like indoor-outdoor transition in the
You
bedroom.
realise that all of the dogs around Australia are going to be watching this episode and they're all going to be salivating with jealousy of this house you've built for these dogs.
They're my babies, so they're the most important. Then comes Sharon.
Cassie, there's not many homes that you can say look equally as good from the back of the home as they do from the front. The architectural elements have continued all the way around the house.
They sure have. This back part, looking up, is my favourite part of this house because it just looks so wow and like amazing.
You've got huge banks of glass and lots of natural light
Yeah.
here, and also quite a dark colour palette. So how does that go for your heating and cooling bills?
We actually ended up putting a huge solar system on. We got about a 23 kilowatt solar system, and I think there's about 49 panels that are on the roof. So
That's huge.
yeah, pretty much I wanted my whole roof full to try and do our part and look after the environment.
So in this particular instance, a customer would have come to us saying, we've just built this monster of a home, what do we do next? How much solar power do we need? I mean, evaluating the property ourselves, we'd instantly say, max out as much of the roof as you possibly can do, because it's the panels that do have a great subsidy from the federal government. The next stage would be to find the right solar retailer who could do this home justice. And this particular case, Case Statewide, were the perfect fit. I mean, they're a fantastic installer, great reputation, awesome workmanship, and certainly the way they've installed the solar panels on this roof, they look beautiful. I mean, of course I'm going to say they look beautiful because I'm that kind of nerd that actually likes to look at renewable energy technology on a roof. And at the same token, these guys have done a fantastic job. So Case Statewide just don't do solar power. I mean, they do on-grid, off-grid, which is fantastic in itself. They also offer a range of different types of products that will reduce energy consumption as well as improve energy efficiency throughout the home, like LED lighting, solar hot water, heat pumps, as well as battery storage.
Cassie, I've got to say you have got a beautiful combination of architecture and finishes. It feels like a gallery and yet it feels like a large, beautiful high-end family home. I think you've done an outstanding job.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
We love spending time here and thanks for having us over, and I will definitely be over with my chair for Christmas lunch.
You better be.